In the heart of Africa, a story unfolds, one that transcends borders and stands the test of time, captivating the imagination of those who seek a narrative of power, divinity, and resilience. Today, we delve into the life of Haile Selassie, the last emperor of Ethiopia, a monumental figure revered both as a political leader and a divine ruler in the eyes of many. Haile Selassie's reign left a profound impact on his nation, Africa, and the world. Born as Liege Tafari Makonnen on July 23, 1892, in Ejersagoro, Ethiopia, Selassie's lineage was deeply rooted in the ancient Solomonic dynasty, which claimed descent from the biblical King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. This prestigious ancestry laid the foundation for his eventual title and status, but his early life was far from sovereign. He was educated at home under the watchful eyes of his influential father, Ras Makonnen, a trusted advisor to the then Emperor Menelik II. Here began the young Tafari's journey toward leadership, one marked by education, faith, and a determination to sculpt his destiny. Ascending to the Ethiopian throne in 1930, amid a world on the brink of transformation, Haile Selassie embarked on a mission of modernization and reform. His vision was to align Ethiopia with the 20th century, promoting education, infrastructure, and diplomacy. He introduced Ethiopia's first written constitution in 1931, a groundbreaking move towards establishing a modern state. Yet behind these reforms was a traditional belief that set him apart, his position as not just a king, but a divine ruler. For many, Haile Selassie's deification was solidified in 1930 when the Rastafari movement began in Jamaica. His coronation proclamation, where he was hailed as the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, resonated profoundly with people miles across the ocean. To the Rastafari community, he was not merely an emperor, but the returned Messiah, a living God. This spiritual dimension of his reign added layers of complexity to his legacy, intertwining politics with prophecy. However, Haile Selassie's reign was not without its shadows. In 1935, the Italian invasion under Mussolini challenged Selassie's leadership and the sovereignty of his nation. Forced into exile, he addressed the League of Nations in Geneva, a historic plea that echoed his nation's struggle for freedom and justice. His return to Ethiopia in 1941, with the help of Allied forces, marked a triumphant restoration of both his rule and the spirit of Ethiopian independence. Yet the post-war era presented its own challenges. Despite his efforts to modernize Ethiopia, including spearheading the establishment of the Organization of African Unity in 1963, internal discontent brewed. Economic disparity and political unrest simmered beneath the surface of his ancient kingdom. These domestic struggles culminated in 1974 with a coup d'etat that ended his 4-decade-long reign. Aged and deposed, Haile Selassie spent his last days in confinement, passing away under mysterious circumstances a year later, a poignant end to a storied life. Despite the turbulent conclusion of his reign, Haile Selassie's legacy endures. He is remembered as a champion of African unity and independence, a leader who navigated the crossroads of tradition and modernity. His influence transcends the borders of Ethiopia, lingering in the hearts of Rastafarians and admirers around the globe who continue to regard him as a symbol of divine kingship. Today, Haile Selassie stands as a figure celebrated in history and spirituality, a man who encompassed the grandeur of an emperor with the mystique of a deity. His life story is one of triumph and trial, deeply woven into Ethiopia's fabric and beyond. In understanding Haile Selassie, we reflect on the profound interplay of faith, leadership, and legacy, asking ourselves how these themes continue to resonate in our contemporary world. And so, the tale of Haile Selassie remains, inviting us to ponder over the timeless quest for power, divinity, and freedom. A journey that begins and ends with the eternal allure of human spirit.